What's up, guys? So we're here, and welcome back to more Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. Real quick, starting off here, I realized in the last episode when I spoke to the Gear Toad, we never looked at the badges available. So we have here the Wallet Badge. Drop almost no coins when fleeing from battle. Salvage Badge, right, that's the one we already got. Get a very slight chance of collecting items used in battle after battle. Easy Badge simplifies attack item commands. Pet Badge makes you impervious to all status effects. This is really the only one of these that I would consider worth it. And then the Training Badge uses many attack items as you like, but lose a lot of power. Good for practice. What I will say is it is not worth buying a Wallet Badge, because we'll get one of those in the next area. And if you would like a Training Badge, one of those will also be available. Not in the next area, but in the area after that. As for these, I don't believe any of these defensive items will be available in the next area. So if you would like more defense, it's potentially worth buying. Although there will be some other item available, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, now getting on with the show. Last time we made it back from Bowser's Castle, from the past, returned to our own time. And now we are going to head off to the new time hole that was opened by the Shard of the Cobalt Star that we recovered from Bowser's Castle, which is over in this room. So let's head on in. And this is... oh, villain? What's going on? Ah, we have the two Toadsworths. That child you're holding, sir, she's the princess, is she not? Keep your distance. You're not cleared to address her royal highness. This is the short time she's been... or in the short time she's grown so small. This is why I was opposed to that infernal device. Gotta love the old and young Toadsworths. Is this castle deserted? Although this brings up the question of, like, if everything is destined to be, then in the past we had this whole time travel thing. So shouldn't old Toadsworth remember that in his past he met his future self? Unless we're going by the Shroobs are outside of the normal rules of time, in which case they are only happening now. I'm getting way off, way beyond the scope of this game, but Toadwood Forest is where we are now. And, wow, I have not thought about this song in a long time, but it is really good. Voices call to travelers here. They call from inside stumps. Their voices are many. When you find a place that looks like it can be jumped to, but proves too high to reach, try jumping from the piggyback position. Right here we have 6 bro flowers, so I guess I didn't really need to buy as many as I did. I think I only bought like 3 anyway. So yeah, we've got these stumps here, and if I didn't completely miss the throw because I'm using the circle pad instead of the D-pad, we can head on into these. This first one, we've just got a mushroom drop and, ooh, 100 coins. It actually launches the coin out, and the larger brothers have to go pick it up. Should have, yeah, 3 stumps in this area. Oh, and this one, I got lucky there because I was switching screens. Whoops. And I'm on the wrong thing in OBS. There we go. These guys, I got lucky I didn't get a back attack there. These are Coupelions, like chameleons, Coupelions. I guess Coupelions would be the right way of saying it. As we saw there, they turn invisible, but you can still kind of see a little. They don't go 100% see-through, and of course they've got that little smoke puff. So they're pretty easy to counterattack. I was just really dumb and had OBS on the wrong view. Ah, I got lucky there. I stomped on the guy's head, and wow, still alive. These guys have, it looks like 18 HP. So maybe this set of counterattacks? No, wow, okay. Well, I guess that's what happens when you're just fighting using the babies. You're not really dealing much damage. And, of course, you know, if I miss the action command, it's really going to eat into our time. But thankfully, as long as I hit this counter. Yep, there we go. And Baby Mario gets to level 5. That'll definitely help. I mean, yeah, with 10 attack, it kind of makes sense why it was so bad. 2, 3, 4. Is there a 5 in there? No, I think there's just 2 4s. Alright, I lost my... Yeah, there we go. Getting those +4s is really awesome. Let's check out power on Luigi as well. No, it doesn't have a 4. Defense does. Speed has a bunch of stuff. I think it's possible to actually get Baby Luigi to be faster than Baby Mario pretty easily. I'm just going to close my eyes and hit a button. Oh well. The longer I stare at it, the harder it gets to actually line anything up. Anyway, there's just an enemy in there, so nothing else to do other than reunite and head on to this one, which is going to have 1 coin and then 100 coins. So now we're up to 600 coins, which is pretty nice, considering we just spent a small amount, not too much money. Oh, wait, I almost missed this guy. There's a toad in the tree. Help me. I think it's really cool how they do a differently stylized text box for that. R-E-O. Oh yeah, I guess they were about to explain that here. Yes. Oh yeah, there's a toad in the tree. I'm gonna crash something over there up there. Like a car. Mr. Mario! I'm called Toadico. I was on the time machine with Princess Peach. As soon as we arrived in this time, we were attacked. A fierce alien race known as the Shroobs came out of nowhere. What's happened here? Alright, so there's Toadico is the pink one, and then there's this blue guy in glasses. I wonder if we'll find him around here. Or yeah, that looks like the Princess Shroob character that we saw from Bowser's ship, the Koopa Cruiser. Princess Peach was taken by the Shroobs and was captured by the trees of this forest. These trees, they're slowly but surely siphoning away all our mushroom power, our Vim. The pure Vim then flows through the roots of the trees deep, deep underground. It is gathered at the Shroob Vim factory in the heart of the forest. Rumor has it, the mushroom power is somehow changed at the Vim factory. It's mixed with awful chemicals and becomes the fuel for the Shroob's flying saucers. Impressive that they built all this infrastructure so quickly. Although, when you're traveling through time, what does quick even mean, right? Couldn't we just travel back in time to right before Peach got kidnapped? That's why time travel never makes sense in any story. Somewhere in that horde places Cobalt Star Shard. I just know it. Cobalt Star and Princess Peach. Uh-oh, look at the top screen. There's ships oh, a lot of ships coming in. Oh, they got him! They turned him into a Shroob. Shroom? Oh, he can still talk. The shards! Gather the shards! Well, it's a good thing we're already planning on doing that. Alright, kids, glad you experienced some trauma. Yeah, there's this interesting little, like, house on wheels looking thing. Maybe a car? Well, if I could get in there instead of focusing on changing things. We have a super mushroom as well as another 100 coins. And now there should be some battles on the next screen. Yeah, there we go. Losing Vim, poor guy. We have 6 more bro flowers. Maybe we'll try one of those out in this battle. Alright, quickly press the button of the bro with the big fireball to chuck fire. Is that it? Is there a second instruction? Use the baby's button to throw high fireballs and hit flying enemies. Yeah, so you just... That's really it. It's just the adult buttons hit the ground enemies, and the baby buttons hit flying enemies. But since there's no flying enemies here, we might as well just use the big bro buttons. I don't know if it's actually a difference in the damage output of each fireball, but you can see we did quite a bit there using that item. I think I'll just go in and finish these off. I didn't mention it earlier, but obviously that's what it looks like if you finish them off with the first half of the piggyback jump. And you can also just hit A or B to do a single jump. You don't have to do the double jump. Let's see, we have 3 green shells and another 100 coins. The 100 coins that get knocked out will disappear if you don't hurry and pick them up quickly. 3 more bro flowers. Yeah, see, you really don't need to buy a ton of the items this early on. Oh gosh! Alright, so here we have another new enemy. This is a warp pipe. For some reason that we are battling. Not like that makes any sense. It's actually Elasto Piranha. And this is another one of those battles where having the top screen is really going to help. Basically, if the Piranha angles its head downwards, it's aiming for Luigi. And if it's angled straight forwards like that, it is aiming for Mario. Also, it likes to walk around, which is kind of cool. I like it when enemies move around the battlefield like that. But these guys have 27 HP, according to my notes, which apparently were wrong about one of the previous enemies, so something in that ballpark, but usually seems pretty accurate. I believe there is still one new enemy that we can encounter on this screen, so we're not going to cut any battles until we, or I shouldn't say not going to cut any battles, but we still have battles that we're not going to cut, because we need to, oh yeah, there it is. This guy right here. This is the Boo guy. So he points with a hand, then actually goes out with both, like splits into 2 copies, but only the one that is pointed to with the hand initially is going to actually get attacked. Ooh, nice, lucky 21. Those are the critical hits of this game. This is one of those enemies that I find a lot easier to dodge than to counter. I'm just not sure of exactly how early into the, how early into the attack you need to jump. I mean, I could try jumping. Yeah, I guess that early. And yeah, these guys only have about 17 HP. So it's interesting, they have a lot less HP than the Elasto Piranhas, yet you fight them with all 4 brothers instead of just the babies. And yeah, there should be one more of those down here. I think I'll cut this out. Alright, in that last battle, Mario actually got a lucky hit for 24 damage, which is kind of insane. On this screen, we've got a 1-up mushroom there. We've got a warp pipe for reuniting the brothers. We've got some toads to talk to. Growing weaker, poor guy. Can't talk to this guy. And the path forward to that warp pipe up there, the blue one, is blocked. And that's also the path to the Vim factory. So we are going to have to head down here and commit one of the most heinous acts. Something's calling you, something from within the stump telling you to throw. We must commit the heinous act of lighting a forest on fire, which is not something that you should ever do, but for some reason in this game it is good. So we gotta toss the babies in here. And we actually have a cool little maze to explore here with the 2 of these guys. Not so much a maze, but just a new area. You hit these like little fireballs outside. And I'll come back through and clear out all these enemies, but it's nice if I don't have to make a whole bunch of cuts and can just make a single one. If I can successfully avoid them all, like that guy. Alright, can we sneak around? I didn't think so. I'll probably leave this fight in since we've only shown 1 battle against these guys. And you know what? Maybe, whoops, did not mean to run. I canceled it with L there by accident, but kind of a good thing I did. Let's use a green shell here. Why not? When you use them with just the babies, you obviously can't do that extra spin for damage. That's only if you have both the adults and the babies. I'm actually more used to the timing on the green shell attack from... Whoops. Oh my gosh. Okay, well... yeah, so you can't use bros items if someone's down. I could try to fight this guy, or I could run away. I guess I'll show running away. You basically pick up the brother, and you have to mash the button to run faster and drop fewer coins. Now, you can't be dead outside of battle, so you'll see we reset to 1 HP, and that guy is coming for me. So we're probably going to have to fight him again. But this time, I'm going to Ah, no, he got caught there. Wow, okay. Did not realize that would do that much damage. I guess that's what I get for not buying the defensive upgrades. Or maybe if I hadn't skipped these fights, I'd get another level up. That would help. But we just need to hit one more of these blocks. Wow, okay. I'm actually, like, really kind of rattled by that. I was not expecting to die in a single hit so early in the game. So now we switch back to the adults and have them hit these smaller fires into the middle block to combine them all. Gotta be very thankful, you know, for someone implementing all this infrastructure here. Not sure how these fires, you know, just were sitting there underground this whole time without burning anything down. Also not sure how they shot up through these plant roots without burning anything. But once you get all 6, this guy starts to freak out. And as we can see on the top screen, it shoots a nice fireball and burns down conveniently just the area that we need for a path forward, and nothing more. Alright, I am going to cut ahead to having done all of these underground battles. Alright, so I'm actually going to keep this fight in against Elasto Piranha because I realized I was wrong about what his tail is. It depends on how far his head goes up. So when his head goes up high to the top of the screen, that's when he's aiming for Baby Mario. And if his head just barely goes to the top screen, like... Oh, no, that's still Mario. If his head basically only just barely gets to the top screen, then he's aiming for Luigi. It has nothing to do with the angle of his head. I was thinking of a different enemy. That's Mario again. Of course, now that I'm showing a battle, he doesn't want to do the other thing. But, oh well. Let's see, am I going to get a level up from this battle? I think I will. Nope. Alright, now we get level 6 on the baby, or at least on Baby Mario. Definitely thinking I need to improve defense here. Ah, off by 1 again. And yeah, we're also going to get it on Baby Luigi, who also, I believe, needs defense. 3, 4. Oh my gosh, off by 1 on both of these. I was so good in like episode 2 and now I'm just complete trash. I think I've got one more fight to do. Alright, and here we see the smoldering remains of the 3 trees that we somehow burnt down without affecting anything else. And we can now head on up to this warp pipe forward with another one of these X marks the spots down there. We'll definitely have to remember that. Oh, I see more of them. Should we save? Nah, I think we're fine. I guess I could be doing famous last words by saying I'm not gonna die. Factory ahead. That guy looks pretty healthy, right? He's still pretty red. What do we have here? Oh, another one of these to cut out. You know, it's crazy. I was considering showing a part of that fight if they happened to attack Baby Luigi, but they still refused to do it. So I guess I'll just have to go back in the video to when that happened in one of the earlier fights. We just got there the unarmed jeans. If we check our equipment, unarmed jeans is only for babies. Let's see, on Baby Mario, or I guess I should switch. Baby Mario, that would raise power by 5, but lower defense by 6, and do the same on Baby Luigi. That is interesting and could be very useful, but I am a little worried considering we did just die in 1 hit to an enemy that I think I want to stick with the defense for now. Alright, now from this area, I don't think we can do anything in this room. Yeah. This is a return from later. As you can see on the map on the top screen, we kind of have to go around in a bit of a circle here. Any other enemies? Yeah. Okay, this is an interesting fight because we have 6 of these Koopa-melions, or whatever they're called. Which, they don't even look like Koopas, really. They just look like regular chameleons. But, yeah, I guess they have some interesting things here. I might use a Bro Flower. Let's see what... Ooh, we do have the Cannonball, but that only works on one target, so I don't think it'd be good against a mob of 6 enemies. My best tip for the Bro Flower is to base your switch around on the noise rather than the visual cue. That's always worked better for me. I also find it much easier to use than the fireball attack from Bowser's Ancestry. Oh, and look, we got the Bro Flower back because I had Luigi use it. So that's why it was in gold there, is being from the badge that we have. Mario's getting a level up. We have some decent stuff on HP. Nothing good on defense. Good stuff on attack. Speed is fine. Don't really need to raise it. Let's go with attack, even though I feel like it's high enough. There's such high numbers. Oh, I was saying there's such high numbers on there, and then I get the 1. I guess I really am just complete trash at this. That time I didn't even try to time it. I was just like, I'm just going to hit A because I keep having terrible luck. And eventually, if I just do it randomly, I have to have good luck. But I guess not. I'm just only going to get 1s this episode. Oh, and here's an interesting fight. We have the Elasto Piranha with the adults for the first time. So I guess this is another thing worth showing. Maybe we'll get our finally long-awaited attack on Luigi. If it would be so kind. Let's find out. Yay! There we go. See how it just barely goes up to the top screen there? And I timed that right for the counterattack. And I did not time that right. That's why I typically don't bother trying to get the counterattack, because I'm not very good at it. And it's pretty risky. Whereas you might as well just dodge it, because if the dodge is easy enough and you're not going to take any damage from the enemy, then you can just wait until it's your turn again to defeat it just like that. Now, if we head up here towards the actual Vim factory itself, we can see that the 2 kind of entrance panels here are sunken down beneath the water, even if it doesn't really look like that. That's what it's trying to say. Which means we are going to have to go around in this loop over all these spikes to try to make our... Oh, gosh. Anyway, what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted is that we will have to make our way around these areas with spikes to try to open up a path forward. Following this travel advisory, ride the floating panel to conquer thorny paths. Hitting a block should get the floating panel moving. Toadwood District Rangers. Thanks to the park rangers who are now stuck in that tree. So anyway, I think we are going to do that in the next episode. So I will see you guys then.